I want to take a look at system preferences and some of the important areas to explore there. You'll get to system preferences by clicking the Apple icon in the top left and choosing System Preferences. There's a lot of options in here, so I'm going to focus on just a few of these. First off is security and privacy on the top row. This is an important place to go because under general, you can check the box for require password so that when your computer is asleep or when the screensaver's on, you will need to use your password to get back into your computer. So that's important to set that up. To go back to all the options, you can click on the Show All button to go back. And the next area to look at is Mission Control. Mission Control is the option that lets you kind of see everything that's going on your computer that's open. And you can get to that by clicking F3. But a couple other options here I like are hot corners. So what hot corners does is it basically makes the corner areas of your screen have a function. So what I like to do is to set one of my corners to make my computer go to sleep so that when I move my mouse to that corner, it puts my computer to sleep. And since I've required a password, that protects my computer while I'm away from my desk, for example. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to set the top left corner to show me my desktop. So if I've got a lot going on and I want to see my desktop for a minute, I can, if I've set this top left corner to be the desktop, when I move my mouse to that top left corner, you'll see everything goes away and I can see my desktop. Put my mouse back up in that corner and it'll bring my screen back. And there's a lot of different options you can set, and you can set each of your corners to be a button effectively. So that's a really cool feature there. If I go back to all the options, the other areas I recommend checking out are the mouse or trackpad. So depending on how you use your computer, if you've got the trackpad or the built-in trackpad on your laptop, or you've got a mouse attached, or perhaps both, when you click on these options, they'll show you how to use your computer with that mouse or trackpad. Now, I don't have a mouse connected right now, so it won't show me anything. But I do have a trackpad connected, so when I click on trackpad, I will see all of the different areas that I can learn about my trackpad and customize it. And the great thing is when I select one of these options here, they have a little video on the side basically that shows me how that function works. So the option of secondary click, kind of right click here, I can choose how I want that function to work and it'll show me exactly how that looks on this little screen here. So I have it set so that if I tap with two fingers, that will give me that right click function. And I can see under scroll and zoom, there's a lot of different things I can see here. For example, how to use the scroll bar with those two fingers. Um, Things about zooming on your pictures, for example. Under more gestures, you'll see even more ways to access the missing control we mentioned, ways to launch apps, and all the different things you can do with a trackpad and gestures. So depending on what you're using, a trackpad or a mouse, check out the settings for that tool so you can learn a lot about setting up your computer and getting around it. Check out those areas of system preferences.